The reason you're not hired yet is you're not allowing yourself to be heard. I'm gonna say it one more time. The reason people find you inspiring, fun, great, but they go and buy from someone else, usually someone that you know, someone you've recommended, is because you are not being the authority for them. And the reason is you are not letting your voice heard. As easy as this. You are still playing the game of like, are they gonna like me? Am I gonna be too much? Oh my god, what would they think of me? I'm seeing so many women out there in the online space, amazing, talented, gifted. They literally have the power to change the world. They're sitting on mines of gold, but they're only sitting on the mines of gold. They're not standing up and digging that gold out. That means they're not letting their fullest expression be heard in the online space. Remember this, your job in this space as a coach or a healer is to be known. This is your job. Your job is to be known. Is to be known as the go-to expert in your field. If you're not known, there is something off around this beautiful sacred space called throat and voice and throat chakra. Because you're not letting your voice out. Here's what you might be doing. You might be watering down your message because you're afraid of it being too much. You are still lurking. It's like, oh, what would my family think about me? You are, in fact, still fucking playing it small. You are literally the reason you're not getting the gold because you're just sitting on the gold. As easy as this. And for some reason, women are champions in that. Women are champions in sitting on the gold and keeping that gold like warm. Well, warm gold ain't coming in your bank account, baby, until you stand the fuck up and then you dig that gold, and you dig the gold by letting yourself be heard. Opening your throat and your voice to the fullness of you. Here's one of the examples how that might look like to you. I'm seeing so many women struggling in content, creating content of value that will move the needles in their business. And how I know this is that I used to be that person. Mastering content, there is no other way. You have to master content creation in this online space for you to be heard and hired. That's expression. Your content is your expression. The moment you master that powerful expression of yours, you will get heard and you will get hired. I used to be the person who they find me inspiring. They love my energy, but they go and hire my coaches or someone else. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I just hired this person. And then usually, or there's like, oh my God, thank you so much. You're so inspiring, but you're too expensive for me. And then they go and hire someone else. The reason being, I was not literally owning the fuck out of my work and out of my voice. I was not being the expert and the go-to for them. They were finding me funny and inspiring and cute and great. It's like, oh my God, you give me so much value. But they were not buying. The reason they don't buy is that you are not heard. You are not heard and you don't resonate with them, like you don't make them feel something that makes them move, because people move when they feel something. Being cute is not cutting it. Staying fluffy is not gonna get you the gold. It's literally being bold and sharp in your expression so that you move people. When people move, they buy. If you're not yet getting hired, you're not moving people, that means we're coming back to the same thing. You're not letting your expression be to the fullest. You are fooling around. You are tiptoeing. It's like, oh, I'll say this like this. I'll try this like that. But say it as is. And at least allow your life to be the content, to flow through you. Allow your content to just literally be the expression of your life. But you have to literally know what you're standing for. What do you stand for? What are you here to accomplish? Who are you here to serve? Your lack of clarity is costing you cash and clients. Clarity in your expression. One of the things that I was doing is I was literally so broke. It's like, oh my God, the CEO, the person when I quit their 9 to 5, the business owner, the one star, and the one making 50K, and I was all over the place. I had 25 million avatar and niches. 25 people that I was talking to, that means I'm not talking to anyone. I told this to my client yesterday. Choose one thing and then master the expression around it and be solid about it, and then you go deep. And when you go deep and that root is planted and growing, then you can expand and talk to more people. If you're not hitting, like what I'm seeing a lot of people doing, and I used to be guilty of this as well, is I was applying strategies of people making hundreds of thousands of dollars, months and days and like millions, while I was starting out. A person selling 5, 6, 7 offers a day, but what I was not understanding or embodying is that this person has spent years building that path to get to where she is or where he is. It was not overnight. There is no overnight success. And I'm hearing people like, where are the clients? Why don't want to see me? I'm doing all of this. You're doing everything but mastering the freaking damn voice that you have. But literally being solid up and by standing for something. For one thing, not millions of things. One thing. Who are you here to serve? What are you here to do? Who are you being? And then that's usually, if you're in integrity with that, it's something that you have been going through yourself. And then you've crossed, you're literally the bridge for your clients. Your expression and your content, and then what you do out in the online space is literally where you were, that you cross to the other side and you've built that bridge and you're inviting your clients to come and join you on that bridge. For me, it is the golden goddess, heard and hired. How I went from the best kept online secret to literally having people sliding in my DMs asking for the links and to work with me. That has never happened to me. I was like, oh my God, where are the clients? Why is it hard? But everyone's like succeeding and I'm not. Like, what is going on? But I had to ground the fuck down and I had to sit down with myself. And I had to stop trying to duplicate strategies that were not working for me and then trying to feel that I am not there yet. Because I was chasing the there. I was like, here's the there and here's I am. I was like, I'm chasing the there, but the there is also running away. You have to come back to yourself. You have to ground yourself in your expression. That's what the golden goddess is. You literally become so lit up in your voice and then so grounded in your energy that your expression is on point, that your expression is magnetic, that they hear you and they hire you. They hear you and they hire you because you're moving something in them, because you're literally the mastery, the expression of the mastery and the wisdom within yourself. There is no wealth, or at least by wealth I mean money in your bank account, unless you master the fullness and the wilderness of your expression. You're not like, oh my God, I'm so cute, you do this, you do this. Gosh, this is so annoying and so like boring. I was literally I was like lurking through someone's profile and the person is amazing and her message is so beautiful. But she was like, all I was hearing is like, nya, 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 nya. And then you scroll to another account and all you hear nya, nya, nya. And then the people that you buy from was like, there's no more nya, nya, nya. The persons like that move you and the people that you buy from are bold and bright and activated and they move you and they're taking space and they're in their fullness. And you buy from them because you're like, I want to be in that energy. How did this person do it? I want the same for myself. I'm not buying, like I do not buy from people who's like, oh, and I was like, no. Like I had people reaching out to me, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not lit up. Like there's nothing in your expression or your online presence that lit me up as a person. And why would I be around this energy? I buy from people who make me feel something. I buy from people who activate something in me. It doesn't mean they're necessarily making more money than I do. This is something that I had to learn the hard way. I've learned so much from also people making less money than I do. It was just a different kind of work. It was a work that I needed at the time. It has nothing to do with how much a person is doing or making. It has to do with what value are they bringing into my life. And that's a question you should be asking yourself. What value are you bringing to your client's life, to the online space? Why would I listen to you? Why would I buy from you? Why would I like reach out to you? Why would I engage with you? Why would I follow you? I'm gonna say it as is. People don't care about you. I'm gonna say it one more time. People do not care about you. People care about what is it in your content, in your energy, in following you for them. How can they benefit from following you? And it's just a human thing. It's not a bad thing. I follow people who I'm learning something with. If I'm not learning anything from you, why would I follow you? If I'm not like, I'm not lit up, if I'm not getting anything from you, then why would I follow you? And it always comes down to how you are expressing yourself, the ownership that you're taking around your voice, and then your message, and then your content, and how you're showing up, and the consistency you're creating for you to be heard and get hired. That's it. That's what a golden goddess is. The golden goddess is a goddess that stand the fuck up and get the goal just being standing, like sitting on for years. It's literally being so lit up with your own expression that they hear you and hire you. It's literally going from being the best kept online secret to literally a superstar of the online space in your field and expertise. If that's what you want, then the golden goddess is for you. That's my one-on-one lush luxurious containers that will literally take you from an average R&B star to the soprano that you are in your field and your expertise, so that they hear you, your soulmates client hear you, they find you and they hire you. Sometimes, I swear, sometimes it happened the same day. They find me the same day and they ask for the link the same day, and I've never heard about them before. I've never heard about them before. I was literally, the moment they asked me for the link, was like, hey, like, how can I work with you? Can you send me the link? It's the first time I know who they are. And I was like, oh my God, this is so far away from the person's like, where are the clients? No one is seeing me. No one is hearing me. And it was all about me. It was all about my own bullshit. It was like all about me leaking my energy and then not taking the ownership of my fullness and my voice into the online space. I was like, oh my God, of course it doesn't work. If you're not getting the clients yet, if you're not making the impact yet, it is your expression, period. Your expression has to do with your energy. I'm not gonna get in details into this, but it is your expression. Be so wildly expressed that they can't ignore you. Be so wildly expressed, they will hear you and they will hire you and they will see you. Period. So if that's what you want, DM me and let's have a heart-to-heart conversation to literally identify where you are now, where you desire to go, and then together map out your golden path to literally be heard and get hired by your soulmate clients. That's what I do with my clients. Literally taking you from your small town star, your small town like rock star, into an international rock star that fills in stadiums with the magic of her work and the power of her words. Playing, slaying, and getting the pay in, baby. If that's what you want in your life and your business, then I am your woman. Oh, me, baby. Let's have a chat. I'm gonna drop the link to my calendar. You can go ahead, either DM me or just book directly your CEO Powered Chat, and then let's take it from there. Your voice will not be heard until you allow the fullness and the oneness of your expression and of you and of your life out in the online space. It means cutting out of self-sabotage, smallness, suffering, I don't know, all the bullshit that you've been doing so far, and then tapping into full ownership of your voice, of your work, of your worth, so that they hear you and they hire you. If that's what you want, the link to my calendar is under this video, and let's get you hired by Soulmates clients. Have a great day.